Hi, my name is Lindsay Silva, and I'm with the Urban Interface, and this month's social media theme is gardening. I'm an avid gardener. I've only got this little balcony garden here, but I love it. And this year I decided to do something new, which I hadn't done before, which is to start from seed. It's way more cost effective, and I don't know if it's going to be much easier, but it's way more cost effective. And especially when you're somebody like me, you're maybe on a budget, you don't even have a whole lot of space, but upkeeping plants is expensive, or it can be. So I decided I wanted to try to grow more things from seed. I did some research, and something that I really want to grow this season, if I can, if I'm not too late, is tomatoes. So after looking around a whole lot, I discovered that probably my best bet was going to be this Jiffy tomato greenhouse. And this is not like an endorsement for Jiffy. We're not making any money off this. But I just read, it seemed like these guys are the best, and best bang for your buck, had like a high germination rate. So that was pretty interesting to me. One quick note about this, if you're going to plant tomatoes, is that you've got to make sure that you get a specific type of pellet. So you can see that these pellets are kind of large. A typical small pellet that you might find anywhere else is going to be not nearly that tall. What happens is that as tomatoes germinate, they're going to create a bigger root, I guess. And so whenever you go to transplant them, if they don't have like a big enough pellet like this that they can kind of grow into, when you transplant them, they can apparently get damaged. I've never done this before. Like I said, this is all new to me. This is less of a gardening how-to as it is a let's see if this works and we're all in this together. That's what I learned from all of my little research and everything. What we're going to do now is we're going to take these are the seeds I've chosen. These are, let's see, it's a pole variety, means they're going to grow up, and that they're also indeterminate. Indeterminate means that they can sort of fruit whenever. A determinate variety means that there's like a determined time when kind of all the fruit comes out, and it's a big thing. So if you're going to can and you want to just have like one big harvest so you can have one big canning session, you want to get a determinate variety. I kind of want to use this as salads and whatever else, just kind of snacking. So I'm good with an indeterminate variety. I've also got this big tall trellis here. I've thought about trying to grow these guys potentially up this trellis if I can. That may or may not work. I'm kind of facing west, and tomatoes really like full sun, so might not work here. I might give it a try anyway just to see, because I get some pretty intense afternoon sun, and I don't know, maybe they'll like it. But this variety is called Moneymaker, and I chose it because it says a favorite of southern gardeners and those in climates with hot, humid summers. I'm in Bryan College Station. That describes us to a T. So this definitely caught my eye. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to actually soak these pellets first with about 15 cups of water. And it's about 15 cups because that's what this calls for. It says so on the back, so that's not a number I made up. I just read it on the back. And I'm going to soak it with some warm water, and I'm going to plant these little seeds in there, and we'll just see how this goes.